There is one thing which I'm still unable to understand. The political objective which ODM party intends to achieve by impeaching Migori Governor Okoth Obado. I'm unable to understand it. Because one thing I know for sure, Okoth Obado had been subdued. He had been defeated. In fact, by the time Okoth Obado was arrested and barred from office, that marked the end of Okoth Obado, politically speaking. And Okoth Obado was going to depend on the support and goodwill of ODM party and its leadership. But ODM party, in their own wisdom, decided to initiate an impeachment process of a man who was already down. What is their political objective? That's one thing I'm still unable to really understand. Because since Okoth Obado was arrested and barred from accessing his office, the ODM chairman, John Mbadi, has addressed the media 2 times, and very strongly.
He has been accused of theft. He has been accused of stealing. In fact, I dare say that what is confronting Obado, it is very rare to see how many people can be confronted with the same. It is only Obado, I think, who can be accused of stealing and sharing with his children openly. It's only him who can be accused of murdering his girlfriend. Very few people can be accused of that. So I want to repeat that point because it is very important that he must be starved of the sympathy he fervently seeks, especially from the very people he has ostensibly stolen from. You cannot steal from people and then you seek sympathy from them. By the way, the 73 million that is being accused of stealing, if that is the only money he has stolen, 73 million, which is used in paying school fees for his children in Australia or Scotland, etc. And he has the capacity even to go to the bank and borrow money and pay school fees. There are other Kenyans who cannot even afford, and they are in Migori, who cannot even afford to pay day school fees. This 73 million can pay for 1,000 students in Migori County day school fees for 1 year. We assure ODM MCAs who have signed the petition to remove Obado from office that the party will stand with them fully against attempts by the governor to intimidate and blackmail them. We urge the government to ensure the security of the Migori MCAs and protect them from any form of intimidation and blackmail. Because what Obado is doing in Migori is simply to visit terror on people. And he has done it for far too long. And I think he now even thinks he can visit terror on the party leadership. I want to tell him he's mistaken. He cannot visit terror on everybody. Later today, we are going to furnish the government with the names of Migori County Executive Committee members, directors of various departments, contractors, chief officers, MCAs, officials and suppliers who are currently involved in raising money and also diverting public funds to bribe MCAs and finance violence in the county. Those CECs, directors, suppliers, contractors and county assembly officials are currently holed up in Nairobi, Kisumu and Migori. As soon as we forward those names, we will expect police to act with speed to arrest the individuals so that law and order can be maintained and justice is not subverted in Migori. That is the end of my formal statement.
Now, that's John Mbadi. And from the tone and the body language of John Mbadi is talking with authority. And we also know that Okoth Obado is not a pushover. And already, Okoth Obado has set up an elaborate plan to outwit ODM party in Migori County. So today I want us to look at how Okoth Obado intends to outwit the ODM party in Migori and thwart any attempt to impeach it. But before we do that, if you are watching this video for the first time, I want you to click subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And again, I want to thank someone. There's I think a lady, or no, if not a lady, then a man who's actually ordered for the wife one of our t-shirts from our website. So I want to thank her because I've seen they've ordered 3 of them. And that's the first order we are receiving. So you can actually check the link below so that if you feel you can promote the channel or you want just to have our t-shirts because people are demanding for them, then just order from through that channel, especially those who are outside the country. Those who are inside the country, I'll be able to deliver it to you. So you guys just need to inbox me through my WhatsApp number, those who are locally. But those who are outside the country, just go through that process. It's very easy because it's actually print on demand. So which means you place the order, then they are printed. Actually, they are printed outside the country. Then they deliver it to you. Those who are locally here, you place the order, then I have them already. So I'll just send it to you. Now, back to the main issue. Okoth Obado is not a pushover. That's a fact. And the other fact we must appreciate is that ODM party also will not enter into a war they'll know they'll not succeed in. So probably ODM party has figured out everything. And their ultimate aim is to eventually impeach Okoth Obado. But Okoth Obado is prepared for them. And this is how Okoth Obado is intending to thwart them. Number 1 is the propaganda war. Okoth Obado is winning the propaganda war against ODM party. In Nyanza, for example, all the governors are corrupt. The 6th governor, the governor for Migori is corrupt. The governor for Siaya is corrupt. The governor of Kisumu is corrupt. The governor of Homa Bay is corrupt. The governor of Nyamira is corrupt. And the governor of Kisii is corrupt. So in Nyanza alone, all these governors are corrupt. So the question Obado is asking through his people is why Migori only? Now, you go back to Senate. ODM was very vocal in defending Anne Waiguru. The question is, what has happened? Why not Okoth Obado? The other question they are raising is that we have COVID. Now, when it comes to COVID, ODM party is also on record of not very coming out clearly to talk against that COVID theft. But for Okoth Obado, the ODM party is coming out very strongly. Okoth Obado was taken to court. Okoth Obado still, his case is yet to be determined. What if the court will rule that Okoth Obado is innocent? The ODM party is already pushing for his impeachment. So the propaganda war, Obado is winning because of the corruption which is affecting most of ODM counties and because of the fact that ODM party actually supported Anne Waiguru so that she could not be impeached. That's number 1. Number 2, the second strategy which Obado is using is actually intimidation. Okoth Obado is intimidating both ODM party and the MCAs in Migori County. ODM party faced Obado severally. In the last election, Obado forcefully took the certificate from the ODM party. ODM party did not want Okoth Obado. That's the reality. But Okoth Obado forcefully took the party ticket. In 2013, Okoth Obado won against all odds to become the first governor for Migori. When Chila Yako was contesting, Okoth Obado then again opposed the party. And we witnessed in Migori lots of thuggery. So ODM party, so Okoth Obado today is actually intimidating the party supporters. And for those who are keen, since Okoth Obado was released, at the moment ODM party announced the impeachment process, there are many videos which has been unleashed, mostly by the supporters of Okoth Obado. Most of them are actually based in Nairobi. So most of these videos are actually warning ODM supporters and the rest of their consequences. Most of these videos are actually warning ODM party against any attempt to impeach Okoth Obado. And because politics is perception, the perception which has been created outside there is that ODM party is likely to lose more against Okoth Obado in Migori. So they have intimidated the supporters and they are intimidating the party to an extent that if the party will now withdraw this impeachment process, then it will be a big win for Okoth Obado. Whether it's going to sustain it is something we still can't know. Number 3 is playing victim. Okoth Obado is asking himself a very simple question. Why me? Why me? Why not any other individual? We all know that some of these corruption allegations against Okoth Obado began way 2030. And of course, we can't deny the fact that there were corruption in Migori. We can't deny the fact that we had a case of Sharon Otieno in Migori. Those are facts. But Okoth Obado is now coming out as a victim. I listened to Okoth Obado interview with Festus Amemo on Mayenga FM. And Obado is playing victim. That he doesn't know what's happening. Why these people are plotting all this against him. And that is actually working for him. Because when you appear weak, you attract sympathy. And that sympathy is going to be carried. What we don't know is whether ODM party will eventually succeed in this plot. The fourth strategy which Obado is using is the speaker. The speaker of the county assembly of Migori is Okoth Obado's man. So for any impeachment motion to be initiated in Migori County, the speaker must approve it. So far, Migori County is on the suspended sittings because they claimed there were some corona cases. So the sittings were suspended for 30 days. I think they were ending yesterday or maybe next week. Again, the speaker has indicated that he's going to suspend sittings again for another 30 days. So the speaker is likely to be used to thwart all this. Because again, any good politician must have a strategy. Obado knew his weakness and he knew his strength. And for him to succeed in Migori, Obado had to install a speaker who is fully loyal to him. So that's another strategy which he's going to use. So they're going to frustrate this motion on the floor of the House. And beyond that, his supporters are going to make sure that probably even those sittings will not happen in Migori town. And that's why Mbadi was appealing to the police to provide security to most of these MCAs. And again, remember, it's going to be a do or die for Okoth Obado. So it's not going to allow this impeachment process to actually proceed on the floor of the House. Number 5 is the deputy governor. Migori deputy governor comes from Korea. The ODM party had calculated that Korea people are going to be fully behind them. Korea has how many MCAs? Around 6 or 7 there. So these MCAs are likely to vote for their man. That's the reality. So anything which is going to ensure Obado goes home and their man becomes the governor, they're going to accept. But Okoth Obado, in his own wisdom, has realized this. So he has created a bond with his deputy governor. And they're now working very closely. So the deputy governor might not play balls with these other guys because these guys had anticipated a case like in Kiambu where there was the governor and the deputy governor was already salivating for the seat. In Nairobi, Sonko had to remove Igade, Polycarp Igade, because he realized that his chances of surviving in Nairobi was so. He realized that his chances of survival in Nairobi was very slim. So the first strategy for Sonko was to remove the deputy governor. In all these other counties, the deputy governors are always ready for the governor to be impeached. Obado has managed to play the balls with his deputy. In fact, the deputy governor of Migori held a meeting with the cabinet who are allied to Migori governor. And they agreed to work together in harmony, just to hold brief for the governor. Number 5 is goonship. Obado is a very good guy, very polite, talks very softly. He's a church elder, an SDA church elder. But behind the smoothness of Okoth Obado is a rough man. Okoth Obado is very rough. And ODM party understands this. So he's actually going to use goonship to stop this impeachment process. Remember, ODM party is also known for countering all this. And in Migori, I don't know what the stakes are, but whether this thing is going to succeed or not is something we'll have to wait and see. I don't know what you think, but that's what Okoth Obado is intending to do to stop the ODM party from impeaching him. If you're watching this video for the first time, please take a second or two, click subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, you'll get notified. You can always reach me on my WhatsApp number, which is 0777 741323. 0777 741323. Purely WhatsApp. So just reach me on that number in case you have any other thing. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support. You've always given these videos thumbs up, and you've given them thumbs down if you don't like them. So from that, I'm able to understand whether the video is good or bad so that I can improve where possible. And again, you've always left your comments. Those comments has been of great help to this channel. We've just hit 78,020, I think, by the time of doing this video. So that's a big improvement. I mean, that's a big achievement for us on this channel. But again, those who do still want to get sponsors, don't remember also to check out kenyanmatch.com. kenyanmatch.com. Don't forget to check it out. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. Don't forget to share these videos to your friends. Good day. Bye-bye.